Ladies and gentlemen, live from Texas, it's a Mountain Dew Texas 150 here today. Hang on a minute. Okay, good. Now here it is, ladies and gentlemen, who's going to win here today? We will see who's going to win here in a minute. Let's go trackside. Race fans, if you're able to, please now rise and please remove your hat. Well, before let's back up because we have some major news. The 70 and Nick Green Racing to be an all-star car next season. As Pat Green, Brandon Hendry, Andre Schreiner, Pat Green, Brandon Hendry, Andre Schreiner, Ava Stater, Jack Moon, Miles Sprong, Thomas Klein, and Bryce Weaver will all drive the 70 next season. Nolan Vernango filling in for Mason Anderson, which means Nango is back in the 45 this weekend. Let's go trackside once again. Race fans, if you're able to, please now rise and please remove your hats for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. We will have a new TV theme and a new starting lineup TV theme starting next season, but here today we are debuting the new starting lineup theme, which will go to the new TV theme next season. Let's see where your favorite drivers are starting. Hang on. Row 1, Amelia Connier, Erilyn Todd. And then we get to Sydney Sorry, Caitlin Healy. Then Madison Bowling, Dory Logan. Kyler Henry, Jenna Lucas. Grant Irwin, and Garrett Irwin. And then Drew Picard, Allie Boggs. Cam Arnett, and Cameron Evans. And then we get to Xander Fouls and Raymond Carbondale. And then we get to Amaya Smith and Ella Gooden. And then we get to the 10, that's Avery Shipley, and then Matthew Johnson, and then Nick Green and Miles Braun. And then we get to Dylan Holland, Grady Broughton, Haley Jones, Riley Scott, Alex Owens. Libby Grunholz is there. Riley Todd is in the field. Raymond Green, last week's winner, that was surprising. And starting last, it's Nolan Vernango. I may not even get used to that at all. Let's go track, and now let's see where you're. Now let's go trackside to see who's gonna win. Rolling start in Texas. Everybody's on their feet. Sold out crowd. Hot day. We're underway for the Mountain Dew Texas Grand Prix. Who's going to win at the Texas Motor Speedway? And great start early for Sydney Sorry. Kyler Henry down on the inside as well. Here comes Henry. Great run. Logan on the outside. Everybody being wide. Almost 5 wide in the back of the field. I think they did get up to 5 wide in the back of the field. Owens on the apron, and he gets passed by a bunch of drivers. Lap 1, Matthew Johnson goes around the lap 1, and that car has gone around, no damage. How in the world did he save it from not getting into the wall? It looked like that Grady Broughton had something to do with that as well. Johnson back on the racetrack. Now for turns 3 and 4, here on lap 2, is Errol and Todd. Amelia Connier. Todd puts Connier in the wall. Connier leads lap 2. It's lap 3 of 150. Great racing. Great wild racing on lap 1. Sorry, back in third. She was fast in the Great American Race. Now, a shortened race in this one, Texas 150. And here comes Sydney Sorry getting a great run on the 14. It's a hot day, 90 degrees, but it feels like 130 inside the race car. And the real feel outside, it feels like it's 110 degrees. It's a very hot day here in Texas. We saw a lot of drivers hydrate, drinking a lot of Ice Mountain. And here comes Drew Picard. And we know that this is his Great American Race winning car, so we're not surprised to see him up front. Picard running very fast. He's running third. Also, where the heck did Timmy Arnett come from? Arnett is up there. Picard, where did he come from? He's right there. Dory Logan hanging in there as well. Connier retakes second. And here comes Picard. Oh, voice crack there. That's surprising. Picard now going after Sorry. Contact made. Sorry keeps that spot. And now, Errol and Todd continuing to lead here in Texas on lap 6. It only took 1 lap to see a spin, and that was Matthew Johnson, who does have the fastest lap on the racetrack. He has the fastest car. Nolan Fernando, the last time we heard he was in 45 was when he got his first career win, and recently he's been winning a few races. He won last season as well. Great driving out of everybody. In this lead pack, Ali Boggs is up there in the 51. And driver 0, rookie drivers like Miles Strong, 0 oval experience, I think. The 15, what a run by Jacob Spencer. Spencer, he's looking to win. Strong not doing that badly right now. We have seen so many wrecks. And here comes Matthew Johnson. He's closing back in on the lead of the pack. And that shows you how fast the drivers in the back closes back in on the leaders. Errol and Todd looking for her second win of the season. And Sorry looking for her third win of the year. Look at Maddie Bowling and Dory Logan. Spencer is there as well. Don't count Jacob Spencer out. His car is fast. We are seeing some packs form. Oh, and the big one happens in the back. Oh, Riley Scott on a roof. I think that was Kyler Henry that I just saw get yeeted. And Riley Scott, it looks like that she is out of the race. The big one happens. Dory Logan is involved. Erilyn Todd right there. She doesn't get involved. Man. Oh my goodness. A lot of cars involved. Somebody hit a wheel. Ron involved. Early crash in Texas. Takes out some fast car. Oh my goodness. Dory Logan is just stuck. Dory Logan. Oh my goodness. We don't see this every day. Oh, and the 41 contact made. Bowling hard hit into the wall. She makes contact with the 46. What the heck is happening with Dory Logan right now? Logan tries to back up. We know that she's rolling. Let's ride along with her real quick. She doesn't have a tire. Look how bad she's driving. Oh, she makes contact with the leaders. Connier gets involved in that one. Dory Logan. We've seen some strange crashes. We've seen two strange things happen. Dory Logan trying to drive that race car. Let's ride along with her, the bumper cam. You can see she's trying to roll. That car is destroyed. There is no helping that car. Lap 13, and it's Erilyn Todd who continues to lead. Drew Picard in second. How about that? Wow, all these drivers up here. They are catching Dory Logan again. Picard, great run. And there's Dory Logan still stuck on the racetrack. She's barely moving. It looks like that she's drifting. Slowly drifting. And we know that this is not this is a hazard, but she may be fine, but it's not her fault that you can tell that she's actually trying. Dory Logan. Oh my goodness. You can see her engine. Wow. She's only running on 2 tires. I have never seen this before. Logan only running on 2 tires, and she had a great start. She started up front, and now she's in 30th. Riley Scott out of the race. Chaotic Texas race. And you can tell that the 46 is trying. Contact made with the car. Here goes the leaders. Here goes the leaders as well. These drivers are now listening into Dory Logan. Oh, who has also wrecked? Somebody else is there with Logan. There's no way she can finish this race. This is interesting. Well, okay then. Dory Logan trying to... There is no way that she can finish this race. First we saw Trevor Baer earlier in the year have 2 flat tires. And now, Dory Logan now missing 2 tires. She's only running on 2 tires, ladies and gentlemen. And it looked like that she did flip. What the heck is going on? This race is just weird. Somebody contact made with this 46. Dory Logan has not had the best of luck. And right now she is showing it here today. Logan for Crush Motorsports in the back. In 30th, Erlen Todd continues to dominate. I think I just saw Ella Gooden up front. I think I just saw Nikki Green up front as well. That's surprising. It's Texas. So, no wonder they're up front because we've seen one huge crash and 1 car out. That's surprising. Dory Logan trying to drive. We have to hand it to her. Although this is a hazard, she's still trying to drive. But back up front though is Erlen Todd. Avery Shipley up front as well. Nikki Green is not inside the top 10. Okay then. Carbondale is there as well. There is a car stuck on the wall as well, I think. No, there's not. Well, look at Logan. Dory Logan's still stuck on the racetrack right now. Erlen Todd continues to dominate. I don't know what the heck is going on, but Dory Logan is just having a horrible run right now. Here on lap 24. I have never seen anything like this. But you can tell that she is trying to get away from the pack, but she's backing up. What is she doing? There's going to be a wreck. There's going to be a wreck. There's going to be a wreck, guys. Oh, Grant Irwin. Oh no, she's coming down. She's coming down, boys. This is getting interesting. Here comes Erlen Todd. Oh my gosh. The car hard hits the outside wall. Ella Gooden is there. The 46 has flipped. And Dory Logan is finally out of the race. Sydney Sorry to the lead. Erlen Todd back in second. The car just crashed. Oh my goodness. And there he is, Drew Picard in 10th. Back on the back straightaway, finally in 10th. He flipped. No, he didn't flip, but he hit the wall hard. After Erlen Todd sends Dory Logan flying. Riley Scott and Dory Logan out of the race. And it is Sydney Sorry, Avery Shipley, Ella Gooden, 1, 2, and 3. Look at Cammy Arnett. How about Arnett having a great day? Arnett having a great, clean day right now. She sits there in third. And yes, you heard me correctly, Ella Gooden is inside the top 10. Where did Alex Owens come from? Where the heck did Ray Green come from? Drew Picard, remember, he can still win. Because if you go back to the first race of the year, he had a horrible day. He still ended up winning. And Avery Shipley, a name we have not even heard up front all year, coming back racing full-time this year. We had not even talked about her. Here she is, out of turn 4 for the first time this year. Avery Shipley leads a lap for Groovy Motorsports. Dude, that is That's fun. We saw a crash. Two cars out of the race already. Logan and Scott, Riley Scott. If you're now joining us, Dory Logan was running on two tires. She came down. Erilyn Todd hit her and sent her flying into the air. Todd's on pit road. She's in 23rd, multiple laps down. Drew Picard also caught up in that wreck. He's now in 24th, multiple laps down. And we saw Matthew Johnson spin on lap 1. A weird race so far here in the Texas 150. And we're already 31 laps in. Avery Shipley leads over Sydney Starry, Cam Arnett, and Cameron Evans. And Ella Gooden. How about Cameron Evans searching for her second one of the year? Who's going to get it done today in Texas? Let's run along with the driver that we know very well. Actually, hang on. Johnson is somehow in 15th. Well, wait, where's Miles from? Xander Faust has gone around. Oh. Well, Nango just got hit by Keelan Healy. Where is Sprong? Is he up front? Is Miles Sprong up front? No, he's not up front. I thought he was up front. I thought I saw his car. No, I didn't. I think I did. Miles Sprong in 25th. Oh my goodness. Sprong not having a good race. Holding up the field as Avery Shipley trying to lead, trying to pull away. Arnett now going back under Sprong. Sprong is the lap car. He's on the outside of Cam Arnett. They make contact, kinda. Ray Green, Ella Gooden side by side as well. Crazy racing early in this one. But okay, I guess I'm not going to my commentating break. Avery Shipley leads here in Texas. If you're now joining us, we've seen two cars wreck. Dory Logan. Dory Logan when Avery Shipley wrecked. No, Dory Logan when Riley Scott are out of the race. Dory Logan and Riley Scott are out of the race. We've seen great racing. And the 10, Avery Shipley, lap 36, is on the board. Shipley leads, continuing to be out front. We've seen Matthew Johnson spin. We've seen Erilyn Todd send Dory Logan flying. We also saw Dory Logan only run on two tires. Lap 36 is on the board. Come to lap 37. Erilyn Todd back there in 21st. And Avery Shipley trying to win the Mountain Dew Texas 150. Crazy wrecks we have seen today. And it's Shipley who's up front. Cammy Arnett to second. She's looking for her first career win. It looks like that they are pitting for tires. Now, this is going to be our annual commentating break. Let's ride along with last week's winner, Raymond Green. He has a rib cam. You're watching the Mountain Dew Texas 150. Ray Green in second, 29 cars left. Guys, I'm back on. There's a wreck. Who is it? We see... Miles Strong is involved. It must be when cars are trying to pit. Here comes Sydney. Sorry. She's there. She almost gets involved. Tyler Henry driving without... Oh my goodness. Kyler Henry driving on 3 wheels. Another driver losing 3 wheels. 28 cars left. I do not know who's out. Kyler Henry must have flipped again. Oh my goodness. What are we seeing? What is this race? What is this race? I don't know what the... Jacob Spencer slides as he is trying to come down pit road. Let's ride along with him. He has a bonnet cam. Actually, and the roof cam. I do want to see, though, who's out of the race. And we'll see him make his pit stop. We saw another huge wreck. 28 cars left here. Sorry, he's on pit road. I think Matthew Johnson's out. Or maybe Bradley Todd. I don't know who is out of the race. Who's out of the race? It may be Matthew Johnson. Bradley Todd is still in. I am seeing... Oh my goodness, Cammy Arnett finally has a great pit stop. It is Matthew Johnson out of the race. Kyler Henry stuck on pit road right now. He may be fixing his neighbor. Dylan Holland, huge pit. Well, this has saved you guys from me continuing to commentate. Oh my goodness. Avery Shipley back up front. Elegant in second. Did Nick Green actually have a great pit stop? Ray Green, fantastic pit stop. Arnett and Green contact me. If Cammy Arnett had wrecked Nick Green, that would have been funny. And they're still side by side, and they're still making contact. Oh my goodness. Drama late in this one. Let's actually ride along with Miles Strong. He has he has roof cam, and now let's go to the commentating break. about 35 laps to go. 36 to go. Jenna Lucas is leading. Man. Nola Vernango is up front. 3 wide, maybe. 3 wide, and how do they not rank? I don't know. This has been Kyler Henry has gone around again. Henry has gone around again. It looks like he was kind of stuck there for a second. Grant Irwin to the lead here in Texas. And huge schedule news. Some of the schedule for next year has been released already. And it is crazy. And for the first time in a long time, the Great American Race will not be here next year. It will be in Indy. The first four races and the last 4 races will be on ovals. Indy, Texas, Monza, Daytona, in that order. Daytona will have the 4th race and the last race of the regular season. 20 races as well next year. Why? Because Indy will have 2 races and Monza will have 2 races. And that should be a fun event. And Grant Irwin leading on lap 118, but here comes Jenna Lucas. Germany is going to be still in the field. Germany is still going to be on the schedule next year, and it looks like that. The Nürburgring combined will still be the German track, but it looks like that it will be earlier in the schedule. And just announced also after last week, the China Grand Prix in a few weeks is not happening, but it will be the return of the fan favorite, the Red Bull Ring. And how about the 63 Raymond Coverdale right there, searching for a win? He sits in 4th. He's still way behind, though. The top 2 are the only ones on the lead lap. Grant Irwin, Jenna Lucas, battling for the lead. And yes, sir. And yes, you heard me correctly. Jenna Lucas is there, and Jenna Lucas has announced that she will not be returning to the 32 next year, as we don't know who will be driving the number 32 full-time next season. It may be Brady Sabance. Or can we see somebody come out of retirement like Ellie Stewart drive the 32? Almost 3 wide. Grady Broughton, Haley Jones stuck on pit road. A lot of drivers very slow right now here in Texas. There's one huge pack, and it is led by the number 60. Grant Irwin leads here in Texas. Lap 123 is on the board. In 2 laps, it will be 25 laps to go. Things are getting down to the nitty-gritty. Drew Picarna up there. Ray Green top 10 once again. Riley Todd having a great day right now. Sheets is in 12th with no hood, and it looks like that she is a slow car, holding these 2 drivers up. Irwin continuing to lead. Can he get his first win of the season? Can he win here in Texas? He made the championship last year, and he's trying to make the championship again this season. Ray Green and Raymond Coverdale make contact. A lot of drivers have DNF'd And it looks like that we know that Broughton and Jones, they are now DNF'd. There's a rumor out that Connor Jones could return and drive the 32 next season. Or we can see Landon Connier drive the 32 when Amelia Connier drive the 14. Look at this, the 32 contact made with the 10. How about Nolan Vernango? Guys, he's back in the 45 and he may get a top 5. And he started in last. And he's already going for 4th right now. And that's the last spot he can get. Lap 127 is on the board here in Texas. Grant Irwin continuing to lead. A wreck with Grant Irwin and Jenna Lucas can change everything. Pit stops can change everything as well. Grant Irwin continuing to lead. The 10 gets into the back of the 32. Lap 128 is on the board. Down turn 1 and 2. Lucas still running in second here this afternoon on a hot day of racing. But we saw when Riley Scott came out of her car on pit road. When she got out of her car on the apron that she was on after she wrecked, she quickly ran over. She quickly ran to the wall when she climbed over it, and she went to the garage and quickly sat down and began to drink water because of how hot and sweaty she was because of racing early in this one. And she didn't even complete that many laps and she was still hot too. That comes to show you how hot these drivers get inside these race cars. And Raymond Coverdale having a chance to win. Coverdale sitting in 4th right now. I mean, he's still 53 seconds back, but he can still somehow win this. And Avery Shipley gets her lap back. And now starts Avery Shipley's run for the win. She gets her lap back, car on pit road, and it's Caitlin Healy. She must have crashed because she does not have a hood. Avery Shipley pulling away from Grant Irwin. As we saw when Lucas made contact. Less than 20 to go. Avery Shipley needs something to go her way if she wants to win this race. And when will we see the next wreck happen? That's my question. Shipley pulling away 23 seconds back and closing. And she is closing in quickly. You can tell that she is pulling away from the 60 when closing back in on him. But there's a lap car of Caitlin. I think Caitlin Healy's in front of her, and that may be slowing her up just a bit. Avery Shipley pits. Shipley dives down to pit road. I think this is the end of their tire run. And Shipley shocks everybody in pits. Ella Gooden got destroyed. Oh my gosh. Great racing here today. Are we going to see these drivers, are we going to see Broughton and Jones come out of pit road? Or no? I don't think we will. The 10, bad pit stop there. And now another driver on pit road, that's Briley Todd. Briley Todd's into her pit box. King Arnett got destroyed as well. 15 laps of racing left here in Texas. More cars on pit road. They're making their final pit stop of the day. Their final pit stop. The final pit stops have started. You can tell how grinded those tires are. It looks like that they're putting wet tires on, but they're not. When are the leaders going to make their final pit stop? I think it'll be close. I think it'll be soon though. Owens, I think he has to pit too. Kyler Henry. Kyler Henry again spins out. Kyler Henry is having a tough day. Comes to lap 139, next time by. Contact made between Owens and Fernando. That's going to cause some drivers to get crazy. When's the top two going to pit? That's the question. We know that they do have to pit for tires. I mean, they may be stretching their tire wear out, but that may be their demise. As it is Grant Irwin leading in at the Texas Motor Speedway. In Fort Worth, Texas, 11 laps to go. They can't stretch it out too long. They can't stretch their tires out too long. If they do, then that will hurt them. The 60 up front, they are come to 10 laps to go. To return 3 and 4. Nango there in third. Battling with Carbondale right there. Not for Carbondale now passes to the 32, but not for position. 10 laps to go here in Texas. Things are getting wild out here. Down here, down south. The first 4 races in order. Indy, Texas, Monza, Daytona. And that is, but the last 4 races go like this. Indy, Monza, Texas, Daytona. That's different. Grant Irwin leading 9 laps to go. When's the top 2 gonna pit? For tires. Because we all know, I think they have to pit though. Like to get fresh tires. I mean, they stayed out this long. But I don't think they can go any longer. I don't think they can go any much longer without pitting. Grant Irwin leads at the Texas Motor Speedway. Lap 144 is on the board. 7 laps to go here in Texas. Next time by will be 6 to go. Can Grant Irwin get the win here this afternoon? It's like I asked, when are the leaders going to pit? Or are they going to pit? Grant Irwin, 6 laps to go here in Texas. I think the leaders still need to pit. They are trying to stretch it out long. 18th place, Nick green on pit road. And we can see the 60 continuing to lead out of turn 4. 5 laps of racing left at the Texas Motor Speedway for the Mountain Dew Texas 150. We've seen a wild race so far, and I do want to see who gets DNF'd. Next week, we go, I forgot what next week's race is. I think it may be Kern County. Next week may be Kern County. I think it is Kern County. I don't know, but I know coming up in a couple weeks we go back to Indy for the Hoosier Grand Prix. 4 laps of racing left for Grant Irwin. Garrett Irwin last season was his first career year with his brother Grant. And we know that they couldn't, and we know that we knew that Garrett Irwin was fast. He was leading a lot, but tragedy killed his chances of winning. Why? He stayed out too long, and now Grant Irwin trying to become the first Irwin to win in Texas. Grant Irwin becoming a superstar in the series, making the championship 2 last season. 2 laps of racing left. Car on pit road from the leaders, and it's Raymond Cardell. Grant Irwin leading here in Texas. Are the top 2 going to pit this time? They are not pitting, which means they're not going to be pitting. Grant Irwin, 1 lap to go, presented by Mountain Dew. Here comes the 32, Great Ron, trying to get there, trying to take the lead. But she's not going to be able to do it. Grant Irwin, out of turn 4, is going to pick up the win in Texas. Grant Irwin wins the Mountain Dew 150 at the Texas Motor Speedway. What a race. And now let's see who got DNF'd. Allie Boggs gets a top 10. Ray Green gets a top 10. Avery Shupley gets a top 5. Nango, top 5. Who got DNF'd? DNFs by Haley Jones, Grady Broughton, Ella Gooden, Dylan Holland, Cammy Arnett, Matthew Johnson, Dory Logan, and Riley Scott. I do want to look at the replay, though, of that crash, though. So if you hang with me real quick, I'm going to go... This is the start of the race. This is the replay of the start. I mean, Kyler Henry had a rough day. I mean, he got thrown. If you hang with me just for a bit. The first replay I'm going to check out is Matthew Johnson. He had the roof cam, but this is the chase cam. Let's see. This is the lap 1 wreck, and it looks like, do they make contact, or do they They made contact there. Watch this save. Ooh, what a save by Matthew Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, let's go back to this wreck real quick. But this time, let's ride along like with Grady Broughton. He has the roof cam. It looks like that he just got a great run. They made contact there, and that last contact sent the 42 spinning. That was... Now the real trackside view. We saw this happen. The 42 gets spun and somehow saves it. What a save by Matthew Johnson there. Then what the heck happened on lap 8? Like, I mean, this is on lap 3. Johnson has the, roof cam. Lap 3, but what happened? I am fast forwarding it, and then we will see Dory Logan's crash and Riley Scott's crash as well. This was an interesting one. Like, I mean, it did happen on turn 3 and 4. You can see that he's closing back in. We need to get the right camera view. It happened back here. No, the wreck happened up front. Started up front, like with Dory Logan. Okay, let's see. What happened to... Oh! Huge wreck! Dory Logan got hit hard. What happened to Riley? Oh my gosh. Tires flying everywhere. Kyler got hit. Whoa. Bang. Grant got hit. Grant Irwin came back from that wreck. Look at Dory Logan. She's an astronaut. Whoa. Whoa. What the heck? Oh, boom. Grandma, no. Dory Logan got hit hard. Look at that crash. Epic crash. Dory Logan, she got sent. Who got hit? Who got into her? Okay, let's watch the red light from Henry's view. He was in 6th. So it looks like they started it. Dory Logan gets hit hard. Then what happened to Nick Green was involved. Allie Fox got airborne. But who made the 44 fly? Riley Todd made the 44 fly. But what happened to Riley Scott? I'm going down to Riley Scott's view. This is Riley Scott's view. It looks like that she already got damage. Okay, hang on. I want to see this. Her and Nolan Fernando, like, we're fighting there. And then, let's watch. Dory Logan. Look at all that. And then, Riley must have... Riley hit Sander, and that sent her flying. Whee! Oh, man. Let's see the trackside view of this real quick. Whoa! Hilton Holland just sent Dory Logan into the air. I have never seen a wreck like this. See, Grant Irwin's already... See, Grant Irwin is already there. Kyler's about to fly. The 46 just flew. Riley's just got airborne. Oh my goodness. Look at that tire. Look at those tires. Did you see that? It wasn't a driver that hit the catchments. It was a tire. A tire hit the catchments. The 46 and 55 got demolished. And it looks like that the 16 got sent to the ground. Crazy accident. Now, this is Dory Logan's view. So let's see what starts it. Dory Logan had the visor cam. It looks like I have the 44. Man, Dory Logan. Oh, Dory Logan. Oh, both Irwins. Dory Logan dude just got hit hard. That's Riley Scott, and here comes Dylan Holland. Boom. Oh, ooh, she took a shot. Oh, man. Oh my goodness, what a wreck. Boom. Wow. That will do it for our broadcast. Crazy wrecks have happened. Thanks for watching the Mountain Dew Texas 150. Congratulations, Grant Irwin.